Hello, Katie, mynaturalhappiness.com, helping you go from household to happiness. Founder of Shine Your Light Goddess, Shine Your Light, the boot camp, and the Seeds of Change program. How are you? How are you doing? How are you? I am feeling possibly more relaxed than I should be right now because I spent yesterday at a spa. I'm more relaxed and chilled from within. So today, you're getting a slightly calmer Kate, as opposed to last week where it was a sleep deprived Kate. Hurrah! Anyway, so how have you been? How has your week been? How are you doing? What is happening in your world? The wheel of the year has turned and we've moved from the summer solstice energy of celebration and magic and so much fun, and seeing the sunrise with Russell Brand. Yay. But anyway, see last week's video for more information on that. But we've moved, the wheel of the year has shifted, and I always find that this is a really good time to just readdress and relook at your goals and to think about, those New Year's resolutions that you perhaps made if you're a New Year's resolution person, and think about those and think about, have your goals shifted? Has your energy shifted? Has your way of being, has where you want to be this year shifted? Or are you on the same path, and is it that you just need to reignite that passion for those goals, wishes and dreams that you may have lost? And what are you doing in this world? What actions are you taking that are in alignment with those dreams, wishes and goals that you now have, or that you had and you want to continue on through this year? So I always find this time of year, a really good time of reflection to then, gosh, you can tell I spent the day listening on the podcast. My hair is a total frizzy mess, another story. But it's a really good time to just think into, well, where do I want to go for the rest of the year, and what do I want, and have my dreams shifted and changed, have my goals shifted and changed, or am I still on that path, and what can I do to get towards it? And that's something that I spend the week after solstice very often just feeling into that, so that I can just to make sure that adjust the rudder of my life, stay on course to where I want to be. So that's what I was drawn to share. So that's what I'm saying. There you go. So yeah, it's really peaceful, and be kind and gentle to your soul as you do that, and release any fear or judgment about I should have done, and just release all of that self-criticism and just feel into it with kindness and compassion in your heart, and see what flows. It can be magic. So as always, I pulled out a card for you for watching this video / listening to this podcast. And if you're, please remember to hit subscribe. I'm getting better at saying that. And this week I was drawn to work with Caroline Mitchell's Dragon Path Oracle card deck, and it's very much the dragon energy for me is very much a solstice energy. It's very much like fire in the sun, summer solstice, that fire. Although there are dragons for all parts of the year. But this week we have got destiny. It is your life. It is your journey, your path. You walk it your way. And it's very interesting. I've just literally been interviewed on a podcast this morning, which is going to be released in September time, so I won't talk too much about it. But so much of what I've just been talking about is exactly this. It's your life, your journey, your path. You walk it your way. As kids, we were taught to conform, and as adults, we're taught to conform. And, if you look at what society expects of us, so often it is to conform, to fit in, and actually the magic can be when we stop fitting in and we become ourselves. And that's when so much magic can be unlocked, when we start to really embrace who we are as people, and who we are and how we want to exist in this world, and we stop conforming to what other people expect of us. That's when magic really kicks in. What Caroline has to say about this particular card is, destiny is a mighty dragon of great authority. She has no time for fluffiness, ego or dramas, as she puts it. She and her kind have been hidden in the depths of the earth for eons, waiting for us to be ready to take back our power. Had somebody there, I had to press the screen on, right, take back our power and stand in our individual and collective might. She wants to galvanize us into action so that we stand strong against adversity and, if necessary, fly in the face of authority, challenge the systems that are no longer fit for purpose. She says if you want change, you need to be that change. Not wait for others to do it for you. You do not need their permission to live your life your way, nor can they absolve you from responsibility. It is your life, your journey, your path. You walk it your way. Light and fluffy will not create lasting changes in your planet. Have you ever tried moving a large, square, flat-bottomed stone uphill? It's impossible. As humans, you need to come together and work in union, not isolation. Take responsibility for who you are, hold the vision of what you wish to create, and work together with others. We are facing periods of change and at times adversity. We as people of Earth can only achieve a more secure future if we come together and work for the good of all. We can be the change. The time for division has passed. It's time for us to unite, collaborate, and work in unison, whilst bringing your magic to it, whilst bringing you to it, and not trying to conform into everyone. It is your life, your journey, your path. You walk it your way. So magical. So magical. And how can you be more you today? That's the question that Spirit's asking me to share with you. How can you be more you today? How can you be more of who you are today? And what comes up for you when I ask that question? Very powerful, very powerful. So that's our first card. I went off on one there, didn't I? That's okay. Destiny, 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 destiny. And as always, it ties in so beautifully with the card that I pulled out from my deck of cards, which we have beauty. And the destiny and the beauty in the situation that you are faced right now is amazing. So the beauty is within and around us. This card is guiding you to see the beauty that is in the situation that you are in right now. Every situation, no matter how dark, has a silver lining. You are being guided to look for the silver lining in what you are facing right now. There is one, and if only you look for the beauty. And when we're looking at the destiny and the beauty, so very often in times of adversity, as was said at the end of this card, so very often we can feel hemmed in, and we can feel like, oh gosh, periods of adversity. At the moment we're in a cost of living crisis, the mortgage interest rates, the cost of living, it's all gone completely pear-shaped. It appears. However, so often when as human beings we are squished into these things, that's when the beauty of the situation can be that we really come up and remember who we are as shining beings of light in this earth, and who we are, and stand up and we show the world who we are. And for me, I find it really interesting looking at pop culture, is that, in times of adversity, there's so much like pure energy that comes through the music industry, for example, just thinking about Glastonbury and how much there's so many more people being who they are right now. And so that sort of sinks in, that the beauty in the situation is that people stop being hemmed in and they start going, rah, this is me, rah. And it's amazing. It's amazing. And so I look at the global beauties. There's so many magical shining beings of light that are showing the world who they are right now, which is what brings about change and just huge shifts in society. And it's always good, it's always amazing, and I blinking love it. I think back, and I am ever, I'm 50. I'm not, I've always said I'm a woman of a certain age, bollocks that, I'm 50. I'm 50, So my memory of music is different. And looking at Glastonbury, for me, my music tastes, I just raw, and they're eclectic actually, because I can go from, you know, Take That, Robbie Williams, and to the raw. However, watching Generation Sex, which Billy Idol, oh my god, I love Billy Idol, is the front man for, and you know, some members of the Sex Pistols, and they had a set on Glastonbury. It might still be available on iPlayer, and I'm just like, my gosh, that is it. It's that raw, you know, amazing set. I now want to go and see them live, another matter, but seeing that beauty within and that beauty of who you are at the core and what you're about fits in so beautifully with the destiny. And if we look at these two cards, they work so well together, as always. And it's so powerful. So who is it that you are? What is your destiny in this world, and how can you look for the beauty that is around you and see what flows? It's just magical. So I hope that serves you so beautifully this week. And yeah, there's so much magic. And if you want to talk more, if you want to have conversations about how I can help you, then please just reach out. I'm being guided to talk about the Shine Your Light Goddess boot camp, and so much of that is stripping away the expectations of others so that you can remember who you are at the core and shine your light in this world so beautifully. I'm being guided to share that really powerfully this week, so I'm going to share that really powerfully this week. And yeah, I hope that it serves you well. If you haven't seen, I now have an extremely low cost offer on my website to help you find some magic within if you're struggling with the cost of living crisis. So if you have a look on my website, mynaturalhappiness.com, join a magical course, you'll see a very low cost offer with a free 7-day trial right up to Shine Your Light work, and then I do one-to-one work as well. However, I am just going to leave it at that, because I'm feeling that that's the right place to end right now. I hope this week's message of love has served you well. Sending you a massive hug of love with so much love. Kate, mynaturalhappiness.com. Have the most wonderful and amazing week, and just enjoy shining your light in this world, because you are amazing, you are incredible, and you are here for a reason. With so much love, Kate, mynaturalhappiness.com. Have an amazing week.